Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and today I wanted to provide you all with an update to some of the most pressing bugs in the Division 2 that I've been getting a lot of questions about. Because we have a bit of an update on what some of Massive's plans are with these bugs that are currently in the game and the status of when we can expect them to be resolved. So this is coming a few days late. There was a lot of heated discussion going on about this earlier in the week that you might have heard of, but I primarily in this video just want to present the information that we were told so that you can be fully informed on what's going on. So without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so the primary thing to talk about here is that there's been a change made to the known issues board for the game, which has caused a lot of frustration among people, but it does add an extra level of transparency between the developers and us, the players, and I think that's important to point out. If you do not already use the known issues board, please do. It is very helpful in being able to track what kind of stuff the devs are aware of and what sort of timeline they have in mind for when things will get resolved. I always have a link for it in my video description, so click it right now and go down there and see the link, and you can go and see the various categories of bugs and issues that the devs are aware of for the game. However, what we're going to talk about today is that earlier this week they added a new category to the known issues board known as the backlog, and this is the official description they give to it. Issues resolution require more time and additional resources and will be revisited at a later time. And the two big issues that have been put in this category that people are really talking about are the backpack vanity swap issue, which I'm sure many of you are aware of, where it will display the incorrect backpack skin on your character, as well as the ability to share gear and skill mods. So off the bat, yes, this is incredibly frustrating. These bugs suck, and they are very, especially for like regular endgame players, they're very prevalent and ones that you run into all the time. So certainly it is good that they're not altogether abandoning fixing them, but it is absolutely frustrating that in the meantime we just have to deal with it. I think it's hard for some people to understand why things like this are not a priority, and the fact of the matter is that the devs are aware of a million, probably millions, plural, of bugs. Like I saw, I think a long time ago, Pale was tagged on Twitter in a post showing a certain bug that was happening at the White House, like a visual bug, and he said, yeah, I think we logged that one a few years ago. It is super frustrating, but it does affect less than X percent. Let's say he said 2% of the player base, so because we have limited resources, we can't really prioritize fixing that over other things that are either more detrimental to the game experience or that more people are experiencing. And that's just it. The devs aren't an infinite resource. They don't have infinite time, they don't have infinite people who can fix these things, and so they have to prioritize these things by their effect on the game and the severity, and how many people are actually going to encounter them and be, blocked by it. So the fortunate thing with these two issues, the backpack vanity and the gear mod sharing, is that they aren't terribly detrimental to the game function or enjoyment. Are they somewhat? Absolutely, especially the gear mod sharing one. That is super frustrating if you're trying to play with somebody who's new to the game or a friend or whoever, and you just can't share something that you've gotten to drop with them. And these two bugs are absolutely widely experienced and visible, even if they aren't the most detrimental, and so I hope that they are revisited, at least in the somewhat near future, because they are, a negative stain on the game. And I think more than anything, this shows that while improvements have been made behind the scenes to the team that's working on the game and the support system that they have heading into year 5, there is still a long way to go. And I really hope that Ubisoft continues to see the value and potential in the Division franchise, especially with how much buzz Division Day generated, and that they continue to give the team and teams across the world the types of resources that they need to keep these games functioning healthily, and to make sure that stuff like this happens less, where bugs are known, the devs are well aware of them, the players experience them all the time, but they have to be backlogged just because of the sheer number of things that the game needs to have attention to, and the lack of resources that the devs have on hand. So that is all I have for you today, guys. Just wanted to provide you all with a quick update on the status of those particular bugs, because like I said, I have been getting a lot of questions about when are these going to be fixed, and people just asking about the changes to the known issues board in general, and that is the latest. So again, if you are not using the known issues board, please do. As I said, link is in the description of all of my videos, and you should bookmark that page so that you have your resources that you can use to go and look at what the status of certain bugs are. And if you don't see something on there, then maybe it is worthwhile to try and get in contact with Ubisoft support or whoever to try and let them know about the particular bug that you might be facing. If you did enjoy the video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and be sure to click that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Let me know your thoughts on the whole discussion and idea here of the bug backlog. Again, I think the transparency that this category introduces compared to previously that might just move stuff to the won't fix category, which didn't fully articulate their plans on it, it is good that this extra category is providing more transparency so that we know what's going on. But it is, of course, frustrating that these things are not being able to be dealt with in a more timely manner. So let me know all of your thoughts about that down below. If you want to stay connected with me, be sure to check out the Twitter and Discord links below as well. But that's all I've got for today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. RogueGold. Ow.